Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Luther Burden now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready to go.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Williams from the gun. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Give him 8 on that one. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Swift now from the pistol. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Out of the pistol, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this 2nd and inches. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. Going to run again with Swift. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Has his man, it's a Dunze. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
The number's pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up. It's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal. Third and long for him here. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. DJ Moore, the touchdown. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year.
Able to begin the season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that peak here.
Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-0. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. one's caught by Jefferson. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
First and 10 now from the 46. First carry here for Aaron Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Now it's McCarthy. Well, left side, brought in by Hawkinson. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Same guy. Here's Hawkinson again. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down. Now, the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. It's an early lead for the Bears. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Second down. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Options are open here. It's second and inches. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Vikings tie and can take the lead here in the second. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line. Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings literally won up that opening touchdown drive, as they take a 7-6 lead here. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. To throw, Williams. Finds a seam down the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brought down by Javon Hargrave.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Back to the well again. On the move, past the 40. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass in that RPO scheme offensively. Feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
They've got first down here from the 36. Williams will look to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down Bears. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. It's inside the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a second quarter lead.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense. It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again. And not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Santos now for the extra point. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy now, blitz coming. Broke out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Vikings, 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Brought in, Ty Felton. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Third down, and the Bears loading up that secondary. They're in dime. To the air on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Just gets down inside the 35-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Taken in by Addison, left side. We'll muster a little down to the 30. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Second down now, 7 to go. Now McCarthy. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Jones going to try to pick it up. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
All set now, 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing block. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings tie it in the final minute of the half. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights, and the Vikings take the lead on that successful kick. Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Keeps away from one. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Bears take over 1st down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Final throw before the break. Dumps it off to his running back. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. On the return, here's Miles Price. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. The Bears decide to call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy to throw it. Brought in left side by Jefferson. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
They've got first down here from the 36. They'll give left side to Jones. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
What a great sign to start the second half with this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. McCarthy looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down now, ball at the 33. Here's McCarthy to throw. Has his man. It's Addison. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Jones. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
McCarthy throwing here. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings grow their lead to 8. forward, set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. That call going against the offense. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Williams set to pass. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and it forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Working from the gun, Williams. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Williams from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
The 42-yard line.
First down from the 42. Here's Williams again. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
A loss of 1.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun. Here's Williams. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Completed to his running back. It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way. They won't get much on that return, Brock. Actually might have lost a little ground, but they do gain possession of the football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Vikings ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Hits him on the in route. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Another throw here for McCarthy. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
It's 2nd and inches at the 43-yard line.
Entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. Back to the air, McCarthy. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. the carry. This is Jones. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run from Elliott. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Right back to Elliott now. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
See how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Out of the pistol, Williams. On the move, past the 40. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. So 20 yards on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. A handoff left for Swift. And they make the play at the 23. A gain of only a little. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now here's Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears parlay the interception into points. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Rob. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
They knew what they had to do. First the touchdown. Now a 2-point try to tie it.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try to run for it. Good defensive stand here, and they push him away from the goal line. That's back to the 4. Well, they took their shot at the tie, but they'll need to manufacture another score in the time remaining now as that 2-point try is unsuccessful.
It becomes a little bit tougher to punch it in for 2 when that defense knows what's on the line, too. That's a spot where their hand was forced after the touchdown. They had to do their best to surprise them with the call. Easier said, Kate, than done.
On the return, here's Price. Showing a little burst so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. First and 10 from the 32. Motioning the tight end now. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. They kick the running back in motion. Now McCarthy. Throw left side, brought in by Hopkinson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Jones. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Pretty obvious, this defense, man, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, you start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Line up the design keeper. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from Chicago.
could stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, and the E go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you